Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Interior pressure is going to be big in this one, man. The Philadelphia Eagles were constantly able to bring pressure in the face of Daniel Jones, and that's going to be huge in his matchup against Brock Purdy. That's how we can rattle him and get the inexperience to show on film. You know what I mean? On film, Brock Purdy was a little too comfortable these last two playoff games, and it's our job to make him comfortable. Right here, you'll see Hassan Reddick lined in front of Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is going to show him that chip shoulder. You'll see what I mean in a second. Saquon Barkley is going to show him like, yeah, I'm here to chip. Hassan Reddick recognizes that and loops back around to bring the pressure in the face of Daniel Jones, thus stopping the play, thus getting the sack, thus moving the chains. Here you see the Dallas Cowboys have nobody lined up in the middle. The Dallas Cowboys weren't concerned with bringing a lot of pressure in the interior, which let Brock Purdy just stand there and deliver a number of passes. Now, on this next play, you're going to see that the Dallas Cowboys did bring some interior pressure, but it's just a little too late. It's just a little behind. You know what I mean? When they decide to bring the pressure on this play, we'll see it from another angle. When they decide to bring the pressure, Brock Purdy already faked the CMC and already has his target. Look, staring down Kittle. He already knows exactly where he's going with the ball. The pressure was there a little too late. We got to be better than the Cowboys.
Step back and watch the step cook.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17th curb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got to thank you all for copping all your Hurt Season merchandise. Y'all already know this video was brought to you by Print Champs. Put your order in today. Get express shipping. Do whatever you got to do to get your Hurt Season hat before Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we in the NFC Championship game, man. It's really, really crazy, man. And with great power comes great snub ability. You know what I mean? These dudes out here snubbing the Philadelphia Eagles left and right. Everybody all season wanted to act like we wasn't those ones. And the only thing I have to say is when it's time to give respect, just give respect. It's not hard to do. I'm not asking for nobody to say I was wrong. I'm not asking for none of that stuff. But give the players on our team the respect and the coaches on our team the respect that they have earned. It's not even about deserve. They have earned respect. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an absolute disgrace for Nick Sirianni to be snubbed out of being the top 3 finalists for Coach of the Year. Disgrace. No way or shape, form around it. Come on, bro. Y'all, the Associated Press and the media, it just, the media manipulation, we talk about it the most over here. The media manipulation, the Associated Press, and what these guys are doing is just blatant at this point. I understand Doug Peterson. You know what I'm saying? First year over there, take those guys to the playoffs. I really, really understand it. Won the division over there. I understand Doug Peterson. I do not understand Brian Daboll being the finalist outside of Nick Sirianni. First of all, nobody should be a finalist outside of Nick Sirianni. I understand Shanahan, and I understand it should be Shanahan, Doug Peterson, and it should be Nick Sirianni as the 3 finalists. Shanahan had to do what he had to do with the quarterback changes, still getting the number 2 seed and ending up in the NFC Championship game. That speaks volumes. Got a great defense. Doug Peterson, been that guy all year. Number 1 seed all year. Holding on to the number 1 seed all year. Come on. What Nick Sirianni has done, none of these other guys did. Brian Daboll took over a 4-1 team. Took them to the playoffs. Nick Sirianni did that last year. Took a 4-1 team to the playoffs. Nick Sirianni did that last year. Then he took that non-win team and turned them into the number 1 seed that's playing in the NFC Championship game this week. Nick Sirianni wasn't mentioned for Coach of the Year for taking a 4-win team to the playoffs last year. So how the hell is Dayball a finalist over Nick Sirianni, man? But it is what it is, man. Nick Sirianni said we got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, that's something I can't control. And those awards are nice and everything like that. But I'm really happy for Jalen and Shane that they're on that. But we have obviously much bigger things ahead and on our sights than individual awards.
So we got bigger fish to fry. We ain't worrying about those awards. We ain't worrying about those accolades. We got bigger fish to fry. Then the Brandon Graham snub. That Brandon Graham snub has to be all time to me on my list, man. Comeback player of the year is for guys primarily who have sustained injuries and had to come back into the same form or better. That's what I've known the award to be. The finalists for comeback player of the year are Saquon Barkley, Geno Smith. I can't remember the other one. I think it was somebody else who definitely came off of an injury as well and performed to the same level. Cool. I'm cool with Saquon. I'm not cool with Geno Smith being comeback player of the year. I'm not. What did he come back from? Being benched? From being mid? Took him 37 years to develop. Brandon Graham is 34 years old, a Super Bowl winning defensive end, a Pro Bowler, came back and had his best season after a torn Achilles at 34 years old. Double-digit sacks for the first time in his career. That's a real comeback story. Geno Smith Geno Smith was a late bloomer. You don't get comeback of the year finalist for being a late bloomer. It just makes no sense, man. But we're not gonna cry over spilt milk, man. We're not gonna cry over spilt milk. I looked at a lot of the press conferences today. The guys seem to be in good spirits. The guys got their head on their right shoulders. They talk about Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert, I think, could be an integral part of the game plan this Sunday. I feel like we're ready. I feel like we're prepared. I feel like we know that we have to win. You see what I'm saying? It's something different about us, man. I really feel like we could blow the 49ers out this week. That's no shade to the talent of the 49ers, but when you're coming into the link and you keep snubbing these type of guys, these type of players, let's talk about the Hassan Reddick and the Micah Parsons snub. Hassan Reddick was better than Micah Parsons this year. That's just the bottom line. I feel like it's like this. You can't give us the number 1 seed. Jalen Hurts was an MVP finalist, but we know the Snubbington, the snubby, the 38 snub about to come with that. You see what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, I feel like you can't give us an MVP quarterback. You can't give us the number 1 seed. You can't give us the coach of the year. You can't give us executive of the year. And you can't give us defensive player of the year. And you can't give us comeback player of the year, even though we're deserving of all 7 achievements. I feel like they feel like that will be overkill. But we earned it, though. That's the difference. That's the difference here. Awards are to be earned. Nobody cared when Tom Brady was winning and winning and winning. Nobody cared when Aaron Rodgers was winning MVP every year. He earned it. It seemed like when you put on this midnight green, they make excuses for your success. But don't worry. You snub us out of all of those things that I just named. And who gonna have to pay for it? Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy gonna have to pay for it. We're gonna just simply purge on Purdy. It is what it is. The snubs are ridiculous. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. 7 o'clock tonight, Go Talk, Lord Brunson, Philly Mike. Let's talk about it.